Hey.
Put that on that beat.
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. And off we go from Buffalo. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Ready? Steady. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Okay, ready? We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Big slant into the hands of Shakir. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. A dive there, and he's lost the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bill.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. They're self-inflicted penalties. The opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Meanwhile, the return doesn't go as planned, and this is only going to get back to the 11-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
All right, here we go, throw.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go, Reed, go.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Coleman. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Buffalo.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. We'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tag. Cougar 19. Hurt. Steady.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Hey, what's that?
Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs. You
got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode. had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, faking the give. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Yeah.
On the handoff. This is Cook. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long.
Get it. 60 bucks.
He'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's second and 9.
What's up? Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, A deep shot for Allen, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On the return is Rodgers, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
46-yard line.
Ready. Liking 18. Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Flipping downfield for Coleman. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
That's good for a Patriots.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Right, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's up? Sit down. Yeah, you good. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll run with Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Sit up. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They're going. It's May. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
The 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
5. Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Man in motion is Brown. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Crazy! Crazy!
Throwing is May. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
May to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. New England going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. May to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This from 34 yards. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On play action, Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. I believe he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Brown 80!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just the frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Toss, Henderson heading right, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On second down, it's May. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On third and long, here's May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation will be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this, I think, to the 43-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the 27, here's second down and 5. Now it's Allen. That is caught. Good throw. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's May. This throw pulled in by Pitts.
May's pass taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Throwing now is May. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. 42 yards.
18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, front. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Only trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
May's pass.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First down.
He takes off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to drop, and that time it's a loss of 7.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he will score! Keon Coleman, touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Crazy. Crazy. What's that? 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. And out to Brown, right side, complete. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Crazy. What's up?
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
What's that? 5. Crazy.
May to the air once more. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
What's that? What's that?
Allen in motion. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Here's Seibert now for the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10, and it's Allen. And not wanting to take like any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
To the air once more is Allen. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Room to run past midfield. It's a big hit for the Patriots. That gains an even 60 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Here's a run, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
They going to hold on to this one. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.